The Sunday Night Anthem is presented by Geico. It feels good to Geico.
A matchup made for Sunday night.
Let's go.
Lean on your front. Lay it all on the line.
Let's crush it, guys.
Play 97, animate, dissolve.
I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. The tough get rough in a primetime fight. More than a game, it's every fan's right. That's why we're waiting all day for Sunday night. All right, what a night, it's finally here. Sunday night football's kicking into high gear. The stars have arrived, come on, get up and cheer. Hey, Jack, it's a back, the show's back in town. Ravens and the Pats in a nasty showdown. The stadium's rocking, time to crank up the sound. The NFL's best have come to play. Coast to coast, there's just one thing left to say. I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. The tough get rough in a primetime fight. More than a game, it's every fan's right. That's why we're waiting all day for Sunday night.
Drake May, what a play! Jackson will keep it. There he goes! Oh, wow!
Waiting all day for Sunday night.
The first night of winter in Baltimore, Maryland. 33 degrees at M&T Bank Stadium, home of the two-time Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens. They're 7-7, led by their two-time MVP Lamar Jackson tonight, taking on second-year star Drake May and the 11-3 New England Patriots on NBC's Sunday Night Football. Good evening. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark. We flexed into a terrific game here tonight, Chris. New England, 10 straight wins. They've got the team that's been at the top of the AFC, Buffalo, down 21-0 at their place. Then the Bills come back. So the Bills win again today. A little concern for the Patriots now. What are they walking into here?
Well, I think they're walking into a nasty football game. I really do. The Ravens are fighting for their playoff lives out here tonight. And Drake May definitely belongs in the MVP race, no question about that. But he has never seen anything like he's going to experience out here. Is Drake May ready for a Super Bowl run? We're going to know a lot more after this one.
Baltimore story, I think a lot of you know it. They were 1-5. They clawed their way back into this thing. Chris, they have a chance if they win out to win the AFC North. But it really has to come down to Lamar Jackson and how well will he play down the stretch.
And he's been struggling with that hamstring for a long time now. He still runs, but he doesn't really run like MVP Lamar, you know? But it's time, and I expect the full Lamar Jackson experience tonight, and I can't wait to see it, honestly. If the Ravens get in this playoff, though, they're going to be dangerous.
We've already gotten a lot of good gifts this week in the NFL. What's under the tree tonight? Can't wait for this one. Implications all across the AFC. We've got the Patriots and the Ravens flexed into this one for you on Sunday Night Football.
Waiting all day for Sunday night.
Sunday Night Football is brought to you by Hyundai. Welcome to more in the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. NBC Sports, home of Super Bowl 60, welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Headlines tonight in Baltimore. Ravens win out. They are in the playoffs for the fourth straight year. Patriots end a 3-year playoff drought if they get a win tonight. One of the key players on the Baltimore defense, Kyle Hamilton, injury question with him. For the latest on that, we check in with Melissa Stark. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Mike. That's right. Kyle Hamilton injured his right ankle in practice on Friday. We were there, and we saw him walk off the field with his shoe in his hand. He was listed as questionable coming into tonight. Didn't test it out pregame, just came out for regular padded warm-ups. He has a heavy tape job on that right ankle. I spoke to him just a few minutes ago, and I asked him if he has any limitations. He said no. He gave me a thumbs up, and he said, I'm good to go. It is worth pointing out his teammates have a nickname for him, Lazarus. because he's always rising from the dead with these injuries, but certainly something to keep an eye on tonight, Mike.
It certainly is. It changes so much for Mike Vrabel and John Harbaugh on Hamilton's availability. Amazingly, in the AFC, 6 teams have double-digit wins with 2 games left, and only 1 is in the playoffs. That is Denver. New England joins them in the playoffs with a win here tonight. On that Baltimore side, as I mentioned, even with the Pittsburgh win at Detroit, Baltimore, if they go win, gets a 10-7 and would edge out Pittsburgh. All of those headlines don't factor in ties. If we get close to a tie, we'll deal with that then. How about that?
You'll deal with that.
Thanks. Good to be with you tonight. Toss was won by New England. They defer the option in the second half, so Baltimore is going to get it first. Andy Borregales is trying to put a fork in that football. The rookie kicker set to send it away for the Patriots. And back deep for the Ravens, the deepest one, LeJante Wester. They like him to have the ball as Patrick Ricard, the fullback, is there to try to block for him. Not that much wind. Low pressure system came through, high pressure system building behind it. And by about 5 or 6 hours, we missed a pretty windy evening here in Baltimore. It is comfortable with the temperature in the 30s. Teams have met a few times in the AFC Championship. They'd like to have a chance to get back to the playoffs. A lot of that will be decided in the next couple of weeks. Off we go from Baltimore. And the Borregales kick to the